Anyway, guess what? I'm on the Multistrada V4s and I'm on my way from Sydney to Byron Bay. It's about an 8 or 9 hour ride, and I am about 1 hour and 6 minutes into this ride, and I'm going to bring you some moments from this epic journey. I will bring you along, and I am very pleased to report that the Ducati Multistrada's had a few modifications which I'm really enjoying, so I'm going to stop at some point and I will show you those. But I am doing quite a bit of motorway riding today, and that's because I've got to cover so much distance in as little time as I can. I can do some really fun twisty stuff when I get to my destination over the next week or so I'll bring you some of that. But big motorway haul today, and what better bike to be doing the motorway haul than Multistrada. As you can see, I've got active cruise on and it's just cruising me along. Anyway, I'll be back soon with some fun stuff. Well, here we go. 12 hours of riding to get to this beautiful little village. It's called Bar, and that is the 2022 Honda Africa Twin DCT in front of me, just like the one I sold. What an amazing tiring day. I've done 800 kilometers, mainly freeway. I can tell you all about the active cruise control, that is for sure. It is sensational. I have basically just sat on this bike and it has ridden me here. It's so good. I cannot fail it. I tested it under every possible freeway scenario. I cannot false it. And the 6th gear pulling power of this thing on the freeway is a highlight. You're doing 110 1 minute, you need to get past cars, you open up the throttle for a couple of seconds and oh man, I can't tell you the speed you're doing, but man, the pulling power and 6th gear on the freeway, superb. What a bike. Has not missed a beat. Look at the scenery. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is great to be on a back road, let me tell you. Yeah, the fuel economy's been excellent. I've ridden through a lot of rain actually, and you know, the wind protection's been great. Yeah, 12 hours. I've obviously stopped a lot, but 12 hours ago I was getting out of bed actually, so I've probably been riding for 11 and a half. Absolutely exhausted, but this bike, I've spent all that time on it and it's comfortable. Yeah, I could ride this all day as I just have, basically. Gear changes, I'm not used to them because I haven't done many today. Wow, look at it, beautiful. Bar, up near Byron Bay and the Gold Coast, just between the two of them. Beautiful scenery. We're going to do some riding over the next few days. I'm going to do a lot of videos. We're going to do some comparisons with the Honda Africa Twin. We're going to take them off-road. We've got some dirt biking to do as well, on real dirt bikes. Beautiful, look at this. Yep, lots of adventures to be had here over the next few days, and looking forward to sharing some of them on my YouTube channel. Check it. Check it. The 22 Ducati Multistrada V4s with its new crash bars. Check them out. Beautiful piece of engineering. And I'm here at the farm. I've taken the bags off. First time I've actually seen this bike without the bags on it. And of course I've got a new top box too, which is awesome, which I'll show you later. Creates a great back seat for the passenger actually. Anyway, sit back and enjoy. We're about to check out some awesome country roads up here near Byron Bay in New South Wales. See you in a minute. Well, welcome to Burringbar. It's on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm coming to you from a good mate of mine's farm where we're spending Christmas, and we're about to go dirt biking actually, but before we do, we're just doing a quick run. My mate with his 15-year-old son, all 88 kilos of him, on the bike in front of me, the 2022 Honda Africa Twin DCT, and me on the V4s Multi. And this is my go-to bike, clearly for a trip like this. 12-hour ride up the freeway to get here. Just did it easy, comfortably, and I obviously stop regularly on a trip like that, but what a bike for that sort of riding. And yep, as you can see, he's letting rip on the Africa. These roads through here are something else. We haven't actually ridden them yet. We've driven them a couple of times on the way to dinner in the wet actually, but they look like motorcycling heaven. That is for sure. And look, even though obviously I'm in the middle of nowhere, even if I was at home in the city and I chose to go for a ride on Christmas Day, I'd probably pick this bike, because this Multistrada has very quickly become my go-to machine. It's the one I pick out and ride. It's just wonderful. This is such a deceptive bike. It looks like you know, the big ADV bike, but in actual fact it's, whilst it is that, it's lots of other things. And that was one big bit of gravel that just hit me right in the visor. I've done some mods on this bike since my last video. I've put crash bars on, which looks sick, the Ducati crash bars. And I've also bought a really very functional top box, which I've had on up until this morning, which doubles as a passenger seat, which is excellent. These roads. There's the Honda Africa Twin. Have a look at it. A good first look at this rather wonderful looking bit of bitumen. Fairly steep, you probably can't tell on the camera, but yeah, fairly steep. I have done two up-riding on my Honda Africa Twin, exactly the same bike as the one in front of me, and it wasn't that enjoyable. That bike doesn't really like it, not like this one. I always felt it was quite floaty, you know, even with the suspension settings dialed in 4.2 up, I always found it a bit floaty. The The V4 has just got way too much grunt. That was 4th gear pull. I'll be careful actually, my fuel lights come on. Oh, it's the story of my life. It's Christmas Day, I hope the petrol stations are open. Let's get some pictures of the Honda. There it is, there's the Honda, beautiful, beautiful bike that it is. But it can't do that. Are we? God, I hope so. What? Oh, shit. Wasn't looking where I was going.